M0FXB, welcome back to the shack. Today we've got the ICOM 52 Plus model with the USB-C, and we're going to download the RS-MS3W terminal mode app that you can see on the right hand side here. If you haven't already got this, all you do is go to the link that I provide, then click download at the bottom right just here where it says support. Okay, and you will end up with this screen here. Then click RS-MS3W, so it's the Windows version. There is an Android version and an iOS version as well. Go to the bottom of this window and then scroll right to the bottom and tick the box, click download, and then it's going to give you the program in your download folder, which is just up here. You see the circle. Click that, go to the zip. I mean, you could extract it somewhere. But once it's finished, and it lets you get this window. Now remember, you can do this with the ICOM, the normal ICOM 52, just you've got a micro USB connection instead. But what they have added recently is the Bluetooth ability. So when you go to menu and then go down to set, trying to get this bigger for you, menu, then navigate to, I need to move this nearer to my face, don't I? Down to set, go up. Actually, we're doing that all wrong. Let's back out. You go DV gateway. Let me show you. That says DV gateway. Select that just here. Select that. Then go down to connection. Hit it. And you got the choice of USB and Bluetooth. Now I'm going to do USB today because I've tried Bluetooth. Select. And then we just back out with the VFO button. And to go into terminal mode, you literally just go menu, back to the same cloud, go up to the top. At the moment, it says terminal mode. Hit it, and you're in terminal mode. If you went back into the same menu, it would say normal mode. So we are ready. We're sort of in terminal mode at the moment, and I have actually connected my USB-C cable to the PC already. If we need a driver, hopefully it won't be too hard to get that as well. Now I've already got mine on my system, but here's a link and it'll be in the description. Scroll down, the new ICOM 52 Plus driver, and install that before you connect any cables. I'll just quickly run that. Double click. I'm just going to do the 64XC. Go yes, and click OK. It might ask you to reboot. I mean, I think it's always better to reboot, but rebooting is a pain in the neck. Okay. Finish. So it's now in there. If we now go to our Windows Square, right click Device Manager and double click Ports, it's going to show up. So have a look here. There it is there, ID 52 plus serial port, where it didn't do it before I installed the driver, it didn't say serial port. Let's go back to downloading where we started off, the original MS3 app, which is just here. Double click. And it's been a couple of years since I ran this on my PC. I had to go on my phone the other day. I wasn't very successful. Now you are meant to register with a repeater near you. Register your call sign. So I'll show you what that looks like. Here's a link here with all the instructions. I'll definitely put that in. And once you've got it, you can log in. And so yeah, then you're on that system. Now, this isn't to use normal Dstar. This is to use this system, the terminal system. So have a read, but you're basically filling it out, sending it, and then the repeater keeper will reply to you and say, okay, you're now registered. Right, back to loading that program. Next, and ICOM 52. I mean, it doesn't have to be that 705. There's even with the 51, you can use a cable for this. It's the 2350 cable. Just pretty much any Dstar radio will work. So we're just loading this. When you're in terminal mode, just imagine that you're no longer using your antenna. You are completely internet gateway. So that's loaded. Click the Windows square and you get a little square here at the bottom. Let me just get myself out of the way. There it is there. Look. It says RS-MS3W. So we're going to click that, and now this window opens, which looks like this that we're seeing on the ICOM pamphlet, let's call it. Now remember, we know the radio's connected already. We've seen that. I'm just going to quickly try this now with just M0FXB space, I think it's 2 space with B. It might not work because we've just done that. And I've got this IP address from a video that I made before. I'm just going to put it in and see if anything happens. 89 dot. Remember, we're in terminal mode. 89.33.44.100. Now, sometimes it won't be just an IP address. It will be a name, you know, like a domain name, because they'll, you know, a domain name is like an IP address, but you sort of, I don't know, customized it. So if I click apply, and straight away it says the terminal call sign is incorrect, which I thought it might. Let's just get rid of the B's for now. Apply. Yeah, so we definitely need to go further in this. Let's keep looking. Okay, so we've got it to connect. Let me just show you my settings. If I click stop here, stop. At the top, I've put in that G7RPG at hubnetwork.uk. I'll put that in the description so you can just click it. Then my call sign, I've used M0FXB space B, and the way it works is it has to be, otherwise it will keep failing. So if we just go back just to show you, it has to be in the 8th position. So let's go back all the way. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see that? So we go M0FXB, that's 5, 6 space, 7 space, and then B. We're using B because that's what we registered. Apply. And then it shouldn't fail. I haven't really changed anything else, although I've got gateway type global. I have ticked the on for UDP whole. You can have a list but I'm ignoring the fact that you can add people to a list. So if you go enable and then you can add a list, you know, add a call sign, so M0FXB 1, 2, and then B 5, 6, 7, B. And then enter. I think that adds it to a list, and then you can enable the list if you want, so you can, you know, be more specific. So click apply and then play, and then if you go to the radio, we go into terminal mode like I showed you. To enter in the top bit, I put in XLX477B, which again is HubNet. You just go, when you're in terminal mode, navigate to the top one, enter, and then go down till it says you are, and then you just put in, and I got in there, was an old one now I put in there, and let's just go back a minute, because the way I selected mine, I selected it, and I went to TX history, and I selected one that had been in there before. You can do that as well. Otherwise, you type it yourself. So go to the bottom, you are, and you start to turn and select, but I don't think we can do it whilst we're connected. Well, we can now. You go VFO. Let's do it. I'm going to go X. I know this is a bit boring, but this is how we do it. X to the right with the right, what says low. L. X. taking ages. X, then go backwards for numbers 4. I'm pressing the middle button to select 4. Oh, you probably don't have to. You probably just go to the right. 4. Yeah, you can. 7, 7. B. And it's there at the top. So when I key now, sorry about my hand being in the way, look at the, I wonder if I can make this bigger. Can't see how I can make it bigger, but that's the same window you get on your phone as well. And so you press play, I'm connected. Look here, you get this. When you start to connect, you get this here, look, repeater 1, repeater 2, you are, and then my. And if I key now, M0FXB calling for a test, it does show up, but at the moment, I feel like I'm not actually connecting to it, although it's the system is working. If you look on the left here, we've got the Dstar Gateway system where I registered. Of course, I put the link in. So I've got my email, my name, and then I've registered M0FXB, B and Q. Yeah. So at the moment, it's just tick next to Q. So let's try that one. If we go stop, change that to a Q, Q, apply, then play. And if I key up here, M0FXB test. I still can't see that I'm making it into HubNet, but I feel like we've made progress. So the next thing we're going to do is try and do it via Bluetooth. So what we'll do, we'll go back into terminal mode settings, menu, DV gateway, down to DV gateway at the bottom, enter, and this time we're going to go Bluetooth. Okay. So in theory, the one on my screen will fail now. Especially if I unplug the cable. Because it shouldn't be working. Yeah, if we press play now, it just fails, doesn't it? And I'd expect that. So let's try, and if we turn on the Bluetooth on my PC, so we're going to go to start to type Bluetooth here at the bottom. Just make sure it's on. So there's Bluetooth. I've turned it on. So of course you're going to need Bluetooth on your PC, your laptop, whatever device you're using. We'll Bluetooth connect the 52 to my PC by going menu, down to set, Bluetooth set. I'll go up to Bluetooth, make sure it's on, which it is. Back with the VFO, so Bluetooth at the top. And then we'll go hit pairing reception. Middle button. And it's sending out Bluetooth now. Then over to the PC. Well, it might already be on here, but we'll go add device. Just on the orange there. Bluetooth. And then we're looking for my 52 to show it, which it has. Look at the top. Let's just click that one, see if it connects. Oh, numbers. So I'm going to go connect and go down and go confirm. And it says pairing complete. Sorry about the delay in my audio. Right, so now we're going to go right click, then device manager to show up the comms, and double click. Now I've got a lot of ports showing, but I know that the one that worked is 10. So I tested it. So we've got COM 10 and it's a Bluetooth connection. And if we go over to settings, COM port, and select 10, why it puts it all the way over there. Click OK. And then now if we press play here, or start, should I say, it does connect. And so we are connected, and it actually says M0FXB connected on the screen. Look for that again, because I want you to really see that. Yeah. So we're just going to go, here it goes. stop, look at the screen, play. So we're definitely connected, which is good news. Now, the only thing that's not happening, and ultimately this is all about talking to people, because that's the whole point of this. When I key up XLX4BLB, we're not talking. Now, I have been told you can add an L at the end. So I'm not gonna end the video yet. I'm gonna keep trying because I actually want to speak to someone using this. But you know how to register. You know how to download the program, the Bluetooth. All the links are in the description. So even if you get to this point and we know Bluetooth is working, and I will be testing it with my app as well, then so we're moving in the right direction. I think we'll leave it there. I'm going to just test it on in another video with the app on my Android device and iPhone. You know, the Bluetooth is working, and so is the USB, but we just need the right XLX numbers, a domain, and we need the right XLX for our ICOM radio, so we can actually hear people and talk to people. So yeah, it's been fun, and more videos to come. Bye for now.